With meeting Kate, who's so determined with her son Rob, I mean, literally the day I said, let's build our own center, she was with me and has been with me every moment.
It was told to me that my son would never walk, talk, see again, not do anything, that he would be in a consistent vegetative state. You know, she came to me one day and she said, you know, I have a great idea. And I said, what's your great idea? She said, I would like to start a outpatient rehabilitation center, but with all modalities underneath one roof. I said, I'm with you. And that's how it basically really started, very simple.
He was told he would never walk, he would never talk. I think 7 years later he started talking. And that's about 12, 13 years later, and we have him walking on the unweighing system, the Biodex unweighing system. We used to ambulate him like a handheld assist, like a max assist of 2, maybe 20 feet, but everyone would be exhausted. So now we're using the Biodex unweighing system, and now he walks anywhere from 10 to 15 minutes at a clip. His gait's improve, he initiates his movements a lot better. A lot of confidence, he's motivated, he laughs and smiles about the whole thing. He knows that he's making progress. You know, I think it's a big confidence booster for him. So now we're ambulating people that haven't walked in years, and you can actually see improvements with the synchronizing of their steps, the timing of the steps. Their endurance is improving, and everyone involved is so happy just to see the progress. The Biodex unweighing system is a great rehab tool for our facility. It offers us so much different opportunities to walk people over different surfaces. We can put it over the treadmill, over level surfaces. You can put it over the Biodex balance system and support patients in a safe manner. Steve, 33-year-old male, he was a pedestrian hit by a car about a year and a half ago. We use the Biodex balance machine a lot to work with his balance, the static, and then progress him to dynamic. We unlock that plate to make it more challenging for him and to work on weight shifting and limits of stability, hitting all different angles. I think the Biodex balance machine helped him greatly with his static and dynamic balance. With Steven on the Biodex gait trainer, that visual feedback is so important to give patients cues for how much weight they're putting on each foot, or how much time they're spending on each foot, what their step length is. So that helps someone like Steve greatly. He's improved greatly with his speed, his cadence, his weight shifting left and right foot, his time spent on each foot, his step length. The gait trainer too has helped him tremendously with his endurance and his balance and the quality of his gait. Another piece of equipment that helped Steve out tremendously was the Biodex BioStep. I mean, that works on just overall strength of his lower extremities, overall conditioning, endurance. The visual display on the BioStep helps them out. They look at the time, it keeps them motivated, you know, they're motivated to try to reach a certain goal. RPMs, you know, you want to keep them at a certain number of RPMs. Also for cardiac, they can monitor someone's heart rate. So, yeah, definitely that visual cue keeps the patient's sort of attention to what they're doing, the task that they're doing. Vincenzo's been here for a few months, and he had a stroke about 10, 11 months ago, and he's been coming here for about 3 months now, and he has a lot of difficulty with tone and poor balance, and it makes his gait really difficult, makes it unsafe. The BioStep, he could hardly move that machine for a couple minutes in the beginning. That's endurance. He's doing 10 to 15 minutes at a clip most of the time. And again, the visual screen I think he loves. It gives him that visual feedback. It gives him something to shoot for. It gives him some sort of encouragement. And it works on the symmetry of the motion of that alternating movement of lower extremities that help with his gait. Barbara is another patient. She's doing great. She's a very hard worker. She uses BioStep. She uses the treadmill, the gait trainer too. She just started using the balance machine, and her goal is to walk into dance at her son's wedding that's coming up in like 2 months. And she's doing great. She's actually coming a long way. She progressed from a walker to a rollator to a quad cane. Now she's ambulating with a straight cane. She ambulates into the building now with a straight cane. She used to come in with her wheelchair. So she's doing really, really well.
She's come a long way. She's just starting now to move her arm and her hands. The walking is improved. Her speech is fantastic now. This facility is really the place to be. The people here have got great knowledge, great insight into what she can do, what she can't do. She wants to do this because this is what's actually giving her the go-ahead, and she's got the desire because of the wedding to dance with my son September 1st.
We see miracles happen every day. Little miracles, big miracles. It's a place of miracles, it really is. It's a place of hope, healing, and understanding, new beginnings, absolutely.